We're going to begin tonight with a harrowing tale of heroism. A Bay Area woman is recovering right now after being stabbed by a man who tried to rob her. This happened at the Publix parking lot in the 7800 block of 113th Street in Seminole. And then not one, but two of the three Good Samaritans who came to her rescue ended up being stabbed themselves. One of those Good Samaritans who had a heart to help was literally stabbed just millimeters from his own heart when he did.
News Channel 8's Corey Davis spoke with him and tells us how that brazen robbery suspect was finally wrestled to the ground.
The local man being referred to as a hero in all of this is just telling us he was doing the right thing when he took down that accused purse snatcher out here in Seminole City Center. A banged up knee with bruised knuckles and bandages covering a stab wound.
It was a situation that was just reactionary all the way through.
Travis Jones remembers very clearly how he got those injuries.
Today it was supposed to just be a nice Sunday lunch with the family, going with my mom and my kids.
But that outing went downhill fast when he noticed a man running through traffic in a panic.
And from the other side of the road, all I heard was, "Stop that man, stop that man." And when I approached him, he said he would been beaten up by the people across the street.
Yeah. That man was Bobby Watson, no stranger to crime. Pinellas County deputies tell us Watson tried to snatch a purse from a woman who was parked in a car at the Publix across the street. We're told Watson stabbed her in the thigh and abdomen, and then stabbed a man who tried to help her. That's when he took off, and Jones wrestled him to the ground.
He landed on all fours. I realized he had a knife in his right hand. About 20 seconds after I was on top of him, the crowd started building around me, and a guy showed up with a firearm.
Deputies got there soon after, but Jones didn't realize he was stabbed until an officer saw the blood.
He got me, from what the doctor said after my CT scan today, just millimeters from my heart. Being a heftier guy has saved my life twice now.
That 5-inch blade could have killed him.
It was just react to try to, not to be a hero, but to help somebody that's obviously in distress. I probably would do it again tomorrow, but I might look in their hands before I approach them.
Thankful to be alive, Jones still has a little healing to do. And as for Watson, well, he's locked up in the Pinellas County Jail. In Seminole, Corey Davis, News Channel 8.